as it were, let's say a mirror of C major, and similarly A flat is a mirror of E major, and E major is a mirror of C major. This one is a ticklish, eh? It's a ticklish. I think you take your notes, because when you can see those mirrors, you are in the Bermuda Triangle. You just anything could happen, right? You'll get lost in the Bermuda Triangle once you see that thing, because it's like a universe. Harmonic using just on those three principles there, right? So let's see where there's a mirror. If I take a C major scale, right, and break it down in terms of the intervallic configuration or the intervallic makeup of a C thing of tones and semitones, watch what's going to happen here. And that's how I show the that's how I work on the connection. This is my viewpoint. I don't know theoretically if you would find. I'm going to write out here C scale. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. I'm going to start on the same C root. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. But I'm going to take a retrograde mold, as it were. Retrograde means going backwards, and apply that configuration going forward here with the same note C. So I need to get a half step to start from here. I need 2 full steps here, I need a half step here, and then 2 here going that way. So that's a mirror, right? So to get it, I have to put a D flat here. E to F. So right, D flat now has to go to E flat, right? E flat goes to F, F to G, G has to go to A flat, A flat has to go to B flat, and then back to C. So having done that now, I've created a mode of A flat major scale, which is C Phrygian. The third mode of A flat major is a C, but they call it a C Phrygian. And if you check that, you have your 4 flats right there. The key of A flat, albeit that is putting this up here, right? Where you follow us in? So examine that now. So that is the connection between the C and the A flat. Yeah. Pop, pop. So in other words, if I'm going to use my own term, I have retrograded the C major scale, and I've gotten A flat, albeit a mode of A flat, because whether it's C Phrygian, still A flat major scale, a mode of it. So it doesn't change. I don't care what you call a mode. A mode is the same as the parent scale. So if I wish to call this A flat major scale because it starts on C, that's free. In an exam, you might, you know what, people at the purists might tell you no, that's C Phrygian, but I'm telling you it's A flat. If you vex with me, tough. You cannot deny me that it's A flat major. Okay.
So you could call it anyone?
You could call it anyone. Same way like D Dorian is the same as C major. E Phrygian is the same as C major. F Lydian is C major. G Maxwellian is C major. Right? So you have to think outside the box. Because if you confine yourself into technical things and you think you don't have that broad, you're just in the trees and not the forest. Right? Okay. So I have retrograded C and I got end up with A flat. If I do the same exercise and I retrograde A flat, I'm going to end up with E major scale or E Phrygian. Right? And if I retrograde E, I'm going to get C. So it's like a circle going around. Doing the same thing here. Right? Now, obviously you're going to get different chord qualities when you harmonize that A flat, because you will already the only chords for A flat which are like major chords, just like C, will be here, except that look at the starting points. So if you ordinarily if you play a major scale, start with tonic. I'm not starting with no tonic. A, B, C. I'm starting with what do you call it? Median. Now the median and the tonic is like bread and butter, is one and the same. I make a distinction between C and E minor, because to me E minor is the upper partials of a C major ninth, because EGB, and let's say you add D, which is E minor 7, if I put a C pedal on it, that is C major ninth. So the median and the tonic to me is one and the same. So if you examine, if you call it a grandmaster triad, C, E, G, B, D, F, A, C, which is the next octave. So you have here a C triad. Within that you have a E minor. You have here a G major. You have a B, you have a diminished, and so on, a minor. So he come right there. Yeah.
All right. Let me just ask two friends of mine to just bring them.
Let them walk in, boy. Action. When I see BDF, which is a diminution, to me that's part of the C grandmaster chord, right? And so on. If you do the D minor chord, D, F, A, C, E, G, B, D, right? And then you'll find that some of them have common tones. So the ones that have the common tones are the ones you use. Like in the case here of, remember we looked at E, G, B, which is the E minor, and the C major here, C major. So
Hi, good day.
hey, good day, everybody. Right. Good. So, make another go.
Right.
Right.